Hey everyone, welcome to Before You Buy. In this episode, we take a look at the February 2021 update to our site, take a look at are we winning, are we losing, and shine light on some bright spots that we've seen in this month's data. Make sure you stick all the way to the end where I show you my exact income for the month of February compared to months prior. Did it go up or did it go down even further? Find out. If you're new to the channel, this channel documents my journey as an entrepreneur and an online business owner. 1 year ago, I purchased an affiliate website, and 2 months after purchasing, I was crushed by a Google algorithm update. This channel documents my attempts to rebuild the site back to the level it was at when I purchased it and even further. So thanks again for joining. Before we jump in, please drop a like, please subscribe so you're made aware of all the new videos we're posting. And with that, let's jump into some data. Okay, let's dive into the data here. So if you joined us last month, you've seen the data for our site from March of 2020 through February of 2021. This monthly update is the February of 2021 review. Make sure to stick with me all the way to the end where I show you the income for February, and I'll show you where that income is trending over time. So the first thing we're going to take a look at, Google Analytics overview. First part of the Google Analytics overview is the users per month. So again, if you've seen January numbers, you can see that in February we trended down. If you are new to the channel and you did not see the last review yet, I'll link to it above, but I'll give a quick overview here. You can see in May of 2020 there was a Google update. Prior to that, our traffic was increasing, and since that update we've seen a pretty steady decline outside of some anomalies here for the holidays. At this point we are making changes to the site and improving different things to turn this trend around. And that's what I'm documenting here. So next is the percent of return users per month. Not a whole lot of change here. We're averaging around 8%, and it's still bouncing right around that 8% range for February, just a touch under. Not a whole lot to highlight there. Traffic channels. So this is one of our key focuses is this is our Q4 of 2020 traffic channels, and this is Q1. So the goal here is to take this organic search traffic of 90% and try to reduce that number by increasing these other traffic channels of direct with return users, some referral traffic, some social traffic, and then also we'll be seeing some email marketing traffic in here as well in the future. So you can see we're about 90% weighted towards Google organic search in Q4, and in Q1 of this year we're weighted more at like 88%. Direct traffic is up just a touch, as well as referral and social traffic. So still too early to call it on this one. We've seen a traffic decline from Google organic search, which could be representing this. Doesn't necessarily mean that these traffic channels are growing per se. Just could mean that the Google organic search traffic is declining, which we know it is. So again, something to keep an eye on, but we're going to continue to focus on expanding these through email marketing, YouTube, Pinterest, etc. And again, try to increase these other traffic channels to be more diversified. That way, if there is a negative Google update, it is less impactful overall to our site. All right. Next, page views per month. Again, steady decline here from the May update through February. February decline from January as well. So we're still on a pretty steep decline here, month over month decline. Average session duration. So here is a bit of a bright note in the data. So we were steadily seeing average session duration declining here month over month all the way through November. December it started to pick up a little bit. This was some holiday traffic. And then in January, really from January to February, it picked right back up to this over 2 minutes per session duration. One of the things I think is causing this is we've added some YouTube videos to the pages, and also worked on some of our pages to improve engagement. And we've done some things around user experience, added a home page, things like that. So we're definitely seeing a positive impact in average session duration. We'll continue to track that just to make sure it's not just a 1 month spike. But I think the things we're doing are actually causing this to increase, which, you know, is one of the Google algorithm. The Google algorithm should look at average session duration as one of the user experience metrics. Longer people are staying on the page, the more they like the content. So we'll continue to put focus on in areas to drive that up. So that is a bright spot in this February data. Total events and events per user. So users clicking maybe affiliate links or other links within the site and creating an event in Google Analytics. You can see that number is continuing to trend down in February as a whole. So this is number of events. However, the events per user is staying above 1. Goal is to get this to increase. Good news is it has increased from back in this lull we had from June through really October. We've pulled that back over 1 and are holding steady there with a hope to increase even further. Pages per session. So this is another bright spot in this February data. You can see pages per session. We were just under 1.2 when we started back in March, and that really fell to under 1.15 after the May core update here. We did get a big spike in November and December, and that was tied to holiday traffic. And then we kind of flatlined for late December through January. But you can see here in February, we've picked back up over that 1.2 mark. So really in February, this is the best month on record outside of this holiday traffic, which again is skewed. But this is the best month on record if you look back at all these other months prior to this holiday spike. We did publish a homepage here in early to mid-February. Since we published that homepage, we have seen pages per session increase. So a new, fresh homepage is really helping push those pages per session up. Again, like I said, we've done some other things, adding some YouTube videos, a couple other user experience things as well to the site. But again, another bright spot in the metrics. So we'll continue to track that and attempt to push that pages per session even higher. Okay, so now let's get into Amazon affiliate overview. So this is where we're going to talk about income, probably why you've all come to see how did the site do in February. Let's take a look. So first we'll look at Amazon affiliate clicks and clicks per user. So this is how many clicks, how many users clicked to Amazon affiliates, and of those users, how many clicks did each of the individual users make. So clicks to Amazon affiliates, again, lowest month on record at 2,157 clicks, down quite substantially from January here. And if we look at clicks per user, we were about 1.4 back here when the site started, dropped down to under 1.2, holidays back to that 1.4 range, and now we're leveling back to 1.2. So not a whole lot to say there, pretty much bouncing around the average, but we are definitely losing overall clicks, which makes sense. We've lost overall traffic. So not a whole lot to say about that. Total items ordered. So interestingly enough, in October, that was our lowest items ordered month at 160. In February, even though traffic was lower, revenue was lower, average orders, items ordered was actually higher at 162. Unfortunately, these were lower dollar amount items than in October, which is why the income was lower in February. So still seeing same amount of order volume as October, but again, just some lower priced items. So we expect this to push back the other direction as well as we continue to improve other metrics on the site. Affiliate earnings. So here's the income. Income for February, lowest month on record at $279. Again, if you're new, if this is the first one of these updates you're watching, that is top line revenue. So that is before any expenses. Now expenses are minimal on an affiliate site, which is really good. And I'll talk about that in a future video I'll do the pros and cons of having an affiliate site. One of those pros, though, is low overhead. So, but as you can see here, February, $279 of top line revenue for February. Our lowest month on record prior to that was October. So down quite substantially, about 30%, give or take, for the month of February compared to October. Again, you've seen this little pickup in November, December, January. This is all tied to holiday traffic here. So overall, still seeing a steady decline and something that we want to really move in the other direction. So we'll keep pushing that. Okay, so that's it for Amazon affiliates. Last but not least, Google Search Console overview. So some really important information in here. So Google Search Console impressions. So how many people are seeing our pages in the search results? You can see we again are on a steady decline here. Lowest month on record was really January at the 125,000 mark, 120,000 mark, and we've now dipped below 120,000. I'm sorry, 100,000 in February. So again, still steadily declining. And the clicks, so of the people that see our site, how many people click? Again, declined, which makes sense. We've had less impressions, so we are going to have less clicks. And then the click-through rate. So what is that ratio of how many people see our site in the search results to how many people click? We landed in February at 1.19, which is not quite the lowest on record. August here was 1.18. You can see that May core update, really, we were at 2.55, or really 2.62 before May. And then the core update came and dropped our click-through rate way down to the low ones. Popped in the holidays here in November and December, and then we've fallen back to that really around 1.2% click-through rate. So really working some things to push that in the other direction. Average position. So this is what position on average all of our pages rank within Google. This is a chart we'd like to see go in this direction, in the downward direction. Instead, it is in the upward direction, meaning that our pages are actually getting further and further down in the search results on average. Now we've updated some pages, we've added some new pages, so overall that will push that average position down a little bit, but we're seeing a pretty steady trend in the wrong direction. So again, the things we're doing are to push this back down towards closer to 1 on average. And just a couple other metrics we look at here. So the value per Amazon affiliate click. So each time a person clicks to Amazon affiliate, what is that worth? We bounce right around 15 cents. So it's an interesting piece of information here. It's a little over, a little under. And you can see in February, we just right under that 15 cents per Amazon affiliate click. And then the value per visitor to our site. So what is each visitor that shows up to the site? What is that worth in revenue? It usually falls right around 20%. You can see some months are higher. Obviously the holidays quite a bit higher here. January, February, just below that 20 cent mark. February is at 16 cents. So we've definitely seen lower months, but we definitely want to pull this back in the other direction. And then the ordered revenue per visitor. So each visitor that visits the site, how much revenue are they ordering? And we average right around $5. You can see the trend line here is down just a touch over time, but not really much at all. February, we're just a touch under $5. Again, that's how much revenue is ordered per visitor, but of that ordered revenue, we only receive a portion of that as an affiliate commission. Okay, so recovery approach. So let's take a look at the recovery approach. What are we doing to recover the site and turn these trends around? So the focus areas, we're working on increasing and diversifying traffic. To do that, we're going to improve the click-through rate, add and update content, diversify traffic by adding YouTube, different social media accounts, an email list, etc. The yellow ones here are ones that are in process that we're currently working on. Increase, diversify traffic. So we want to improve our clicks per user. source additional affiliate programs, and look at other revenue sources. Can we add ads to the site? Can we add an info product, etc.? Some other things: improve user experience. So improve the homepage, the layout of the site. So that's actually completed. We did improve the homepage, published a completely new homepage. Fix core web vitals ahead of the May 21 core update. Improve EAT. We're working on that. That is in process. And then implement a link building strategy. So those are the focus areas. And then these are the 2021 goals of Q1 2021 goals tied to those focus areas. So around increasing and diversifying traffic, updating title and meta descriptions to improve click-through rates. So that is in process. We have updated the title and meta description on a few different pages to improve that click-through rate. And we're still monitoring those changes to see if there's an impact. Add 5 pieces of content. That is in process. 1 is complete and published. I have 1 in the queue, and we're working on some others as well. Update 5 pieces of content. So 2 updates are currently in process. And create 10 YouTube videos. So 4, and that's YouTube videos for this site that we're working on improving. So we've completed 4 so far. Another 2 are planned for this weekend, put us at 6. So right on track for Q1 there with getting 10 videos out. Increase and diversify revenue. So improve clicks per user by improving content and building trust with the audience. So we're working on that. Source additional affiliate programs. We've sourced 3 and been approved by those 3 so far. We have not implemented those 3 yet. That'll be a Q2 or Q3 goal. And some other things, again, creating that new homepage that is complete. Improve the CLS and LCP issues on the core web vitals. I will be making a video specifically about that and really tracking my experience doing it. I'll show you exactly what I do to improve those, and I'll be publishing that shortly, probably in the next couple of weeks here. Build trust with visitors by sharing my story. So I do have experience in the industry that the site is, the niche that the site is built around. So I'll be sharing my story, again, to build trust and authority and expertise with the audience. And that's it. So Q1 2021 goals, we're progressing well. We do have quite a bit of work to get done in the next month to finalize these goals. Okay, so that wraps it up. Thanks for joining. Please drop a like. Please subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of this content. That way you'll be notified as soon as I put out new videos. I will be adding one of these monthly updates every single month as we go through this process. Thanks again for joining. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.